God bless you. It's a joy to come into your homes. And if you're ever in our area, please stop by and be a part of one of our services. I promise you, we'll make you feel right at home.
It was one of the first things I did in New York. And I started out as an understudy. And I was covering 5 guys.
He said to the congregation, anyone that will give $1,000 can pick out the next 3 hymns.
Every night, one of the guys didn't show up, or there was a problem or something, and I was doing all the parts.
The next 3 hymns. A little old lady in the back raised her hand, said, Pastor, I'll do it. He was so excited, said, thank you, ma'am. Now, which 3 hymns would you like?
Doing all the parts.
Now, which 3 hymns would you like? She looked over the congregation, said, I'll take him and him and him.
And when came time to do it in London, they asked if I would come and lead.
Over the congregation, said, I'll take him and him and him.
Doing all the parts.
Say it like you mean it. This is my Bible. I am what it says I am. I have what it says I have. I can do what it says I can do. Today, I will be taught the Word of God.
And play Danny, and I was the only one there. It was the first time I'd been out of the country.
Today, I will be taught the Word of God. I boldly confess, my mind is alert, my heart is receptive, I will never be the same.
I'm thinking, what can I actually tell here? The 22-year-old guy. Yeah. You know what I do remember, though? We were doing previews in Chichester.
Talk to you today about the smile of God.
Before we came to the West End.
Yes.
And it was the first time I had any money, frankly. I had some per diem money.
We all have had people that have done us wrong.
And the Triumph Motorcycle Factory is in Chichester.
That's the way I feel as well.
And I went in with my per diem money, I put it down, and I drove out with a Triumph 650.
I don't know who would say, that you're not supposed to, leave your children better than you were before.
And I totaled the bike.
Plus, Oprah, prospering, it's not just, material things. It's peace in your mind and health in your body and things like that. And so there's a belief that you're supposed to suffer more and be poor and to show your humility. I don't see the Bible that way.
Where it was all stone then.
I see that God came to, Jesus died that we might live an abundant life and to be a blessing to others.
And now it's raining and I slipped. I mean, you're a bike guy, right? Yeah. You're a bike. Yes.
I can't be a big blessing to people if I'm poor and broke and depressed and I don't feel good about myself.
Engine, and I had a go-kart with the same engine in it.
No, I think it's a mixture of things. I don't think it's just not praying enough, because there's some great people that are just, haven't broken through in that area. And
it's called The Dinner, and it's the central thing of the movie is these 2 couples are meeting to have a dinner.
I think that, there are forces trying to hold us all down. And
don't really know why.
And so I think a lot of it is just, we just accept this. This is the way my family's always been.
And there are kind of red herrings are put out about why.
Well, again, Oprah, I try to get up every morning and just search my own heart and say, God, am I doing what you want me to do?
And courses come, and within that there's an emotional movement of the narrative.
I feel like if I can be pure and feel good before God, that I don't have to, I always want to listen to people and receive good criticism, but I just feel like I don't have to answer them, I have to answer to God. And so
doing all the parts, doing all the parts, all the parts, doing all the parts, all the parts, all the parts, doing all the parts.